back to Last Week in Superhero News. I'm Alex Archie, your host, and today we're going to talk about a lot of the D23 announcements that kind of happened. The weekend I freaked out over Spider-Man. So we're going to mostly talk about that. First, I'm going to talk about the stuff that doesn't really have much to do with that because a lot of this episode is going to focus on that. So we're just going to get into this little business right now. Start off real quick because I mentioned Spider-Man already. So far, nothing really big has started. You know, I could probably mention all the articles and stuff about like this happened or this is how the deal goes or here's what might happen, whether it's true or not. And I'm already tired of the whole situation, so I'm just gonna look into the now made website of is Spider-Man back in the MCU yet.com, which will update you as to whether or not Spider-Man is in the MCU yet. And nope. But moving on from that, speaking of Spider-Man, it has now been announced that the Spider-Man PS4 game has a Game of the Year edition. So if you want to pick that up because you were too cheap to buy the original version, how dare you? How dare you? Nah, I'm kidding. I get it. You know, money happens. I pay a mortgage now, so I get it. You gotta save your money. But there's a Game of the Year There's a Game of the Year edition now. So if you want to pick that up with all the DLC, go right ahead. If you don't have a PS4 yet, I'm sorry. It's a really good game. Like I wish you could play it. But the one thing that I have that is not Marvel news, but DC, would be that there is a new Joker trailer, the final Joker trailer, going on right now. So it shows a little bit more about what's going on. It's kind of a little bit artsy, but it looks really neat. Apparently one of the actors in it decided to talk smack over comic book movies, I think specifically Marvel movies. So again, like I said, please, don't do that. Don't. Last people that did that in DC movies didn't make great ones. So just please. This looks like it could potentially be a good artsy Joker movie. So, make that. I think it's also apparently rated R, so that's pretty neat. So yeah. Anyway, so the D23 announcements. So there's not been too many things. There has been new footage released for a couple things, like a couple of seconds for Black Widow. I'm not gonna show it here because I don't want this video to go down, but if you look at it on the internet, you could probably find it. But also there was like a new poster that was released for that. There was also kind of a weird new poster released for WandaVision, which is like in the 50s. It's kind of also really weird, but also their shadows. One of them looks like it's a silhouette of Scarlet Witch's, actual outfit. It's still called WandaVision, though. That's still a very weird title. But moving on, there's also a new poster for Falcon and Winter Soldier, with Winter Soldier specifically rocking a new haircut. Hey, that's pretty cool. And Falcon not being Captain America in the series yet. At least that's what the actor says, that he's not Captain America in the series. I don't believe him, because potential spoilers for what the series is going to end up doing. But whatever, that's fine. I love both of them. I can't wait to see. I love all of these, so I can't wait to see what's going on in here. Like I said, also a little bit of footage, at least pictures of some of the What If episodes of Marvel's What If. So that's pretty cool. There was one about Peggy actually getting the super soldier serum. One of apparently a zombified Captain America. Again, I don't have it, but if you find it on the internet, I won't tell anybody. Just, I got you. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so other than that, there has been some new updates going on. Now, there has been actually an update for Black Panther 2, the official release date, actually, which is going to be May of 2022. So mark that on your calendars because I need to see that movie so bad. Also, it's like a double release because basically that's also the release of the soundtrack for Black Panther 2. And if we all know how the first one was, it's going to be an awesome soundtrack. And I need to listen to all of it repeatedly. Like I still listen to the Black Panther soundtrack. It's just so good. But moving on from that, there's also some new stuff. They also unveiled some new Disney Plus series. So that's really going to be a big thing. And there's going to be 3 new Disney Plus series, which actually will show off 3 new MCU characters. So first off is going to be Moon Knight. That's really cool. If you don't know who that is, he's kind of a vigilante type, almost kind of Batman. I don't know too much on Moon Knight, but he looks cool. Here's a picture of what he looks like, and yeah, so that's pretty exciting. Beyond that, there is also going to be Miss Marvel, who is Kamala Khan in the comic books, so that's really awesome. I'm actually really excited about that. And then the final one would be She-Hulk, which is also really exciting. I've been kind of pining for something Hulk related for a long time, so to see that She-Hulk is going to be showing up, and that's going to be a whole Disney Plus series. That's going to be like 8 hours of She-Hulk. That's awesome. Even Mark Ruffalo welcomed her into the MCU, so that's really exciting. So that's probably somewhere in 2022. All I know is that there's still more Marvel going on. I'm pretty excited about it, even though I'm still pretty mad at Marvel, Disney, and Sony for all the Spider-Man debacle. I'm not getting into it. I'm going to be upset again, and we all know what happened the last time I got upset. I'm not doing that again. I'm moving on. Is there anything else as far as Marvel announcements going on? There might be a couple things that I'm missing, but I'm actually going to move on from this. I'm actually going to do something a little bit weird, and I'm actually going to talk about a little bit of Star Wars. I know that's not kind of superhero stuff, but it's still geek culture. But I'm also a huge Star Wars nerd. Look at my engagement ring. That's just, you see? That's really just blurred out, but the rebellion symbols on there. Some new updates on Star Wars stuff. I know you don't really watch this stuff for Star Wars, but guess what? I'm excited for Star Wars, so I'm going to tell you Star Wars because I feel like it. Okay? So, some new updates. I don't know too much. I know they talked a little bit about the Cassian Andor Disney Plus series. I'm excited about that. I just don't know really too much about that. They did actually show some new footage for Star Wars Rise of Skywalker, and they actually got to release it online, so we got to see it too. And it has some new stuff. Also, some maybe Darkseid Rey? There we go. So she's carrying this cool double-bladed lightsaber that swings out, but, you know, it's still cool and badass. So I'm very excited for Rise of Skywalker. Can't wait for December. But there's one more thing, and that's why I really want to talk about this for Star Wars. They announced one more Disney Plus series that's going to be coming out. One more. Just one more. One more. Do you know what the series is about? You know who's the main person for that series? Do you know who? You know who? Kenobi! That's right! Ian McGregor showed up on stage so that they can announce the Kenobi series for Disney Plus. With one of the best things, and there's not that many, there's like two great things about the prequel trilogy, and one of them is Ian McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi. There he is! It's so beautiful! I'm so excited! I can't.
Hello there.
General Kenobi!
So, that's about it for last week in superhero news. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, just let me know for the next one. Otherwise, if you like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode of last week in superhero news.